Spider-Man, Spider-Man, now he's part of the MCU, and he's played by the kid who starred in that Tsunami movie. Look out, he's a new Spider-Man. Okay, I know that doesn't really rhyme, but hey, what can you do? Anyway, hey everyone, Pimple Wizard 192, aka Simon Thompson here, and welcome back to another trailer reaction video. This time, I'm looking at the very first official footage of the movie I'm looking forward to seeing in 2017, Spider-Man Homecoming. So, let's take a look. Kind of like the Dark Knight robbery.
You guys aren't the real Avengers. I can tell Hulk gives it away.
Yes, it is. Oh, I still love the expression on his mask.
Is Liz the new Tom?
No, you've seen that before. Never with that skirt.
Should probably stop staring with what it's creepy though.
Too late. You guys are losers.
So to become an Avenger, are there like trials or an interview?
Just don't do anything I would do. And definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's a little gray area in there, and that's where you operate.
Oh, alright.
That's not 100%.
Oh, so good. Cheeky dialogue.
I know school sucks.
Peter, you still with us? Yeah.
Hey, there's Bruce Banner at the end.
But you're not ready yet.
You're the Spider-Man.
No, I'm not. This is just costume. This is
Wow.
ceiling.
Tom's got good abs.
And stay out of trouble.
Vulture! Looks so cool!
Monster guy. There are people who handle this sort of thing.
You've been treating me like a kid all the time.
But you are a kid.
This is my chance to prove myself.
Oh! What weeks?
I'm so busy, I'm slammed.
Don't mess with me. Because I will kill you and everybody you love.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Yes! Oh god! Oh wow! Oh, that is marvelous. That ending shot sells it. Really. Okay. The shot with like Iron Man with Spider-Man is brilliant, but the way he like is holding two halves of ship together, it's something that reminds me of one of my favorite superhero movies, Spider-Man 2. Where he's trying to stop the train. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's trying to stop the train. That's really awesome. But this, it's taking that to a whole new level. It's wow. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan when I was a kid, and I can't wait to witness this. Right, okay, let's take a look behind the scenes. It's following the premise of this. It's following events of Captain America: Civil War. When Peter Parker, is in this classroom just watching, video of Spider-Man, taking down Giant Man. When it was like mentioned about this, from the Empire Strikes Back movie. It's like. Remember the snow planet with the walking figgies? I love that bit. Right. So in this, Peter Parker, he's trying to balance his. It's just as I usually go. The story goes. Peter Parker, this high school teenager, is trying to balance his life as an ordinary student, in Queens, New York City, whilst fighting crime, as his superhero alter ego Spider-Man. Yeah. That's basically it. The director of this movie is John Watts, who did two movies I had never seen before called Clown and Cop Car, which I'm not so sure he did well at, but I would check them out as soon as possible. Let's take a look casting. Tom Holland as Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, who I know he played in the emotional in the emotional but compelling movie, The Impossible, which also stars Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor. He was playing the eldest son of that family. Yeah, it's so amazing, and I'm really glad, you know, that they pick, you know, even though he's 21, even though he's 20 years old, he's playing an actual teenager, because that's what Peter Parker should be, you know, an actual teenager. And that it's funny, you know, how the adults are treating him like a kid, and this movie is showing that you should never criticize a hero being so young, that you can only criticize a hero of how he uses, you know, abilities or powers responsibly, you know, because with great power comes great responsibility. I hope they mentioned that in the movie. Yeah. Okay. We also got Michael Keaton as the main villain, as Adrian Toomes, aka Vulture. Now, to be honest, I don't mind the Vulture in the comics. In the comics, his outfit's kind of a little bit silly. Not terrible, just not very, you know, intimidating or anything like that. But in this movie, they're making more modern. You know, the technology kind of reminds me a bit of Falcon, but still, the wings are huge, and his mask, and, you know, the way of, like, you know, this kind of I don't know, this fur around him. He actually looks like a vulture, and I love how it's well designed. And it looks intimidating. I really can't wait to see how they show this character. I'm really looking forward to Michael Keaton playing as Vulture. So, you know, since he plays a hero, you know, Batman many years ago, and it's kind of funny, you know, because he played a Birdman hero, and now he's playing a villain to, like, who flies, you know, except for being here. Yeah, anyway. There's Zendaya as Michelle, one of Parker's classmates. There's other casting. There's Donald Glover. I don't know who he's playing. Jacob Batalon as Ned Lee's, Parker's best friend, who you know, is the one who finds out Peter Parker's true identity. There's Laura Harrier as Liz Allen, Parker's love interest and classmate. You know, even though there's, like, no Mary Jane Watson yet, or Gwen Stacy, I'm just hoping that this Liz Allen acts more smart and independent as Gwen Stacy, as, like, in the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and not too much of a dumbass in distress as Mary Jane Watson was in the Sam Raimi trilogy. Yeah, let's be honest, people, that character is shit. Well, okay, not completely shit, but, well, you get what I mean. She's just not really that interesting at all. Well, at least at one scene in Spider-Man 3, I enjoyed her singing, and she somehow got bad reviews of it, which I'm calling bullshit on that one, because she was actually pretty good. So I just don't know what's the reason why they have to give bad reviews. And anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're talking about Spider-Man Homecoming, not talking about the problems of Spider-Man 3 or any of the Spider-Man movies, right? Okay. There's Tony Revolori as Flash Thompson, Parker's rival. There's Tim Daly. There's Bokeem Woodbine as Shocker. There's the return of Marisa Tomei as May Parker, who is Peter Parker's aunt. And also there's the return of I've forgotten the name. Happy Hogan. Jon Favreau, who directed the first two Iron Man movies, as Happy Hogan. You know, Tony Stark's bodyguard. There's Robert Downey Jr. as his return of Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. You know, he's sort of acted as a mentor and as his effort, and I love how his dialogue played out, you know, in a comedic but serious way. It's so good. Oh, I can't wait to see more of him. You know, even though it's gonna be sad, you know, seeing him to go. You know, because he's the real Tony Stark, or Iron Man. It's just amazing. We also got Michael Chernus as Phineas Mason, another villain called the Tinkerer. Logan Marshall Green, who is cast as another villain for the movie. We don't know that yet. I'm just hoping they're not casting too much villains, you know, just as like in Spider-Man 3 or in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Hopefully they won't get too convoluted, you know, in all one gigantic plot. But Vulture. Hopefully they'll just keep Vulture as the main villain, and if they do that, this movie will be alright. Yeah. There's Michael Barbary. I apologize if I pronounce these surnames wrong. He's cast as one of Parker's friends. Kenneth Joy, who previously played Jim Moretti in the MCU. I don't know who is that. No, wait. He played he was like he's a member of the Howling Commandos, so that means he appeared in Captain America: The First Avenger. He is cast as Peter Parker's high school principal. There's Hannibal Buress, cast as a gym teacher. There's Martin many others are Martin Starr, Isabella Amara, George Lendeber Jr., J.J. Tota, Stanlis Lava, Abraham Atta, Michael Mando, Garcelle Buvius, again, I apologize if I pronounced these surnames wrong, Tiffany Esperson, Anguri Rice, Martha Kelly, and Jonah Zioi. I think most of those actors are probably going to be playing, high school students. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll soon find out when the movie comes out. Yeah. So yeah, I love every bit of it. I actually, even though I love, the way Spider-Man is trying to hold two halves of the ship, and the appearance of his web wings that we usually see his web. Spider-Man's webbed wings in the early comics in the 1960s, I believe it was. I think. Yeah. So, I am really looking forward to this. I was in love with Spider-Man when I was a kid. When the 1990 animated series came out. And it's holding so much promise, and I like the comedic dialogue. I like the action. I love how it's serious and comedic at times. Because Spider-Man is sort of like Deadpool, but Spider-Man, he doesn't kill people. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and if you have your own thoughts about this trailer, be sure to give your thought. If you have your own thoughts about this trailer, be sure to get them out on the comment section below, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.